Well, I want to get right into the first question that Sean Roberts asked me. Sean Roberts does not come
Okay.
on podcasts very often. He granted me
Okay.
5 minutes after Savage
Okay.
Race. And I said, "What's your prediction?" And he said, "I heard there's a swim." And I said, "Is that good for you or bad for you?" And he said, "Well, I haven't swum in about 20 years." So I've seen a map and it looks like de trois.
Yep.
So
Free swim.
so tell me about the
Swim.
swims. Tell me about the swims.
Okay. So because we are on an island, a beautiful island in the Adriatic Sea in Croatia, the way we design races, like we try to like connect all of the cool places that are available everywhere we go. In Europe, at least, that's how we design the races. So here there's a lot of water, and I want people to experience a bit of swimming. So it's happening quite early in the race. The racers they will swim slash walk because it's not too deep. The first one, although they have to be careful because the rocks are a bit sharp on that coast. That's the first swim of around 80 meters. Then you have a second one, which is in the middle of a log carry. So you're carrying a log, and then you jump into the water. To be fun fact, they are running with that log for a long time, and they are running around the Prime Minister summer house of Croatia. I did not know because I was seeing some signs and like do not enter, like keep out, and it was because it's like some safety, extra safety around the house. But so here they will have to swim for around 100 meters with a log. And then the last swim, the biggest one, is like 200 meters at the end of the event before finishing up on the main pier of Bar.
So will there be actual swimming with the log, or it's just sort of walking slow?
This one you swim. This one is you swimming.
So do you have the PFD and the log?
PFD is optional, but you'll have the log, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So is the PFD optional on all the swims?
Yep.
Because typically Spartan makes it mandatory.
Yeah, but on that event it's optional.
Okay. So the third swim, is the third swim deeper than the other two? Like basically.
No, the deepest one is the second one, really, like where you have the log. That's why the PFD, like you have the log, so it's floating. And the first one, the last one, some places is shallow enough that you can run. You can run. You can touch the bottom of the sea.
So it's 80, 100, 200. Those are the three swims. Yes. We talk about the obstacles then, because I've seen the other file. Sure. That's not private. I mean, it's not public, but I won't share it here, but we can talk about it.
No worries, we can talk about it, and we'll do a little briefing that we used to do, like in Sparta. I know you've been to Sparta, so we'll be presenting the course the day before the event.
So it looks like we're racing through the town for a while, and then into sort of hills and mountains, or like just tree, kind of like we're Greece, right? In Greece, you're on the streets, and then you're not, and then you're back. Is a bit. Go ahead.
A bit like Greece, or a bit like Morzine for the one who raced in Morzine in France. We start from the city and we finish in the city. And here, because it's only a sprint, so I was about to say 5K, but it's going to be more like 6.5. We don't go that much outside of the city. There is like a short section about like 500 meters, 800 meters of a single trail. When you climb up to the back of the city, you climb up to like a fortress. It's called the Spanish fortress, and it's like a proper like fortress, like you can see in many places around the Mediterranean Sea. In that fortress, they will have like a spear throw, and they will run around the fortress, go through the big walls, and then you run back toward the city, and then you finish on the main pier, swimming, and then finishing with the last obstacles on there.
So it looks like, so I'm looking at, so after the Herkoist, You're going to go past an old church.
Yes.
And
Really
then,
cool one.
and then, so it's going to be beautiful to look at.
Oh, it's wonderful. I think it's the best location we ever had at Spartan in Europe, and yeah, it's like it's that island. It has like 6 or 7 things that is protected by the UNESCO. So there is a village, the city itself, the walls, and some other stuff. So it's really beautiful.
Right. And so then there's the spear throw, some walls, and then you go back through. Is this single track going back down into the city?
Sort of single track, like it's the main access for the fortress, but it's like maybe 5-6 feet wide little road, like not really a single trail.
Yeah, and then you're going back and through some beautiful churches. So what time is the elite and what time is the open? Because I definitely want to run this course. That looks really nice. I may not do the beast, but I could probably do the sprint and the super. I'm just not in beast shape right now. But tell me what the Friday, break down the day a little bit for us.
Sure. So if I go over the whole event schedule, we'll start on Friday with the qualification for the 100 meters. So during the whole day, you have people going through the 100 meters and trying to make their best time to qualify for the finals. Then on Friday night, evening, we have the opening ceremony when we're going to present a bit the event, have some cool stuff happening on stage, and then a nation parade inside the city. And then Saturday, it's a beast in the morning from 8 a.m. So people doing the beast, they can do that. And then from 11, we start the final phases of the 100 meters, all the way until the afternoon, when from 4 p.m. we are live, and probably around like 40 TV channels. So it's quite big.
Croatian TV?
No, worldwide. I don't have the name of the TV that bought the right, but I know there is at least 40 of them, so it's pretty cool. A lot of pressure for us because like having something that new for us and live on TV, like we've been working a lot on like designing the run of show sort of, and like what we're gonna do to make sure the live is quality, because that's an opportunity for us to showcase Spartan, and we want to create a format that is interesting and exciting enough for more TV to buy into it for the future. And then Sunday in the morning at 8 a.m. the elite men start. We'll do a live as well. That live will be on YouTube as well. 8 a.m. Start of the men's elite, and then nothing for 1 hour, and we have the women starting at 9, because we have two clear live, 2 clear races, and it's easier for us to capture everything and to highlight both gender the same way. So that's the sprint Sunday morning, and then in the afternoon we have the super.
Okay, and so open waves after the elite.
Open wave after the age group, and the first open wave will be at 10. So between 9 and 10, you have all of the age group going through the course.
Got it. And then, is that Saturday or is that Sunday? Sorry.
That's Sunday.
Okay. So let me recap.
Yep.
Friday, we start qualifying for the 100 meter.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, we have qualifications and finals for the 100 meter.
Uh-huh. And the
Saturday
beast.
And the beast on Friday?
In the morning. No. Oh,
that was Saturday.
Friday qualification 100 meters. Saturday finals of the 100 meters.
And
all the way to and the beast in the morning. And then Sunday 5K in the morning and super in the afternoon.
Okay, so you said the sprint will be more like 6K, 6.5K, not 5K.
Yep.
You said.
Yep. Yeah.
And then what about the other distances? Will those be 10K and half marathon, the Super and the Beast?
We are a bit on the longer side of it, so probably like 22, 20, between 22 and 23K, and same thing for the Super. It was not easy to design those races. Like it's you will see when you get there. Like nothing is flat. There is no space for obstacles. So like I'm really using every single flat spaces of the entire town. So we had to connect all of those places, and it's a bit longer than the usual one, but within standards.
So it's like the old days. It's like a little longer.
Just a little bit. No, but we are within the standards. We try to be like 1 mile over and nothing more than not over 1 mile over the announced distance. So
right. So a lot of elites are coming. It's very exciting. We're going to be talking more about that in the next couple of days. What else would you like to talk about in terms of the weekend or the course or anything else?
Yeah, I think something that will be really cool in that island. Like it's a very small city. It's a village. I should say, and it's end of the season for those islands towns. So we will be taking over the whole place, and it's a bit like Spartan in Sparta. When you come to Greece, you walk in the city and it's all about, you see people from all over the world. You see your friends at every restaurant, every bar, and it's gonna be a bit the same. Hvar is known to be a party island as well, so there's a lot of places and that's why we go there, because they want to change a bit their image. They want to bring more athletic people and people like that want to be more outdoor. So they really want us, and I know they will welcome us Croatian style. So in a very nice way. You will see. So yeah, it's gonna be like a good place for the community to connect on a dreamy location. It's really like looks like paradise. Really exciting for the sport, for the way it will be perceived by the public. I think since we stopped that NBC show, you remember those days?
Of course.
I think we've been looking for a way to bring back Spartan into like a TV format, and I hope that will be the way. So the whole team is been really working really hard to like create something quite cool. I think visually as well, it will be quite special, because we are in that very old city. They open the gates for us, like they let us use the city as we want, and combining that architecture and like.
Was that your horse?
Yeah, there is a horse at the back.
That's your horse. Did you ride that horse, Thomas?
Yeah, to come here. Where is he? Yeah, that's my life. Yeah. But yeah, that's. I'm really exciting. I haven't been excited for a long time for an event like this one. So yeah, I think everything is aligned now. Like we are in the last stretch, like working really hard. Like we spend our days aligning with everyone and planning everything. But it's gonna be a great event.
Cool. Last question. I know you're very busy working, but have you been able to check out any touristy spots? Are you a Game of Thrones fans? I know there's many film spots in all of Croatia, including Hvar.
Yep. So I think from Hvar you can take a ferry to Dubrovnik. They shot a lot of Game of Thrones in Dubrovnik. And when you go there, you feel like you're in what was the name? Where you have the Lannisters.
The Red Keep.
King's Landing.
King's Landing, the Red Keep. Yeah.
So that's Dubrovnik. Looks the same. You feel like you're walking in the Game of Thrones show, literally.
Okay. I think I'm flying into the other airport though.
Split, but you can reach. It has the same vibes, and yeah, that's one of the things. And just the island itself, like Hvar is beautiful. It's the sunniest island of Croatia, so they have over 300 days of clear sky every year. So finger crossed, that's what we get. And yeah, it's really beautiful. Like you walk through like field of olive trees, lavender, There is so much history. That island was conquered by Greek, then Romans, then Phoenicians, Venetians as well, then Rome. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.